good world?
Podcasts, Audible Originals, all in one place.
Scheme Supreme, athlete basketball, body mind engineering. Still at it.
Kentucky's playing maybe as well as it has.
Alright, so I'm watching this Tennessee versus LSU game.
LSU defense has been mutually exclusive terms, or like an oxymoron or something.
And
but they've been dialed in this game.
And this play has been kind of pissing me off. It's been making me mad, right? Because I've seen players use it right and use it wrong. Like Kobe was a master at using this fake, get the player in the air to react and go for the shot and create the foul. Creating the foul, you know what I mean? So I've seen Kobe do it and do it very well. And then it starts being a trend. And it's not right because an offensive player doesn't, or any player, defense or offense, doesn't necessarily own the spot that they're going to. That's why there's a charge and there's a blocking foul. Okay? That's why there's a charging foul and there's a blocking foul. Once again, an offensive or defensive player don't necessarily own the spot that they're moving towards. So if a defensive player gets there first, it's a charge. If the offensive player gets there first, it's a block. Because basketball is not necessarily playing for the body, but playing for the ball, right? So, playing for the ball. So when a player fakes, get the defense up in the air, and it jumps into the defense, that should be an offensive foul. It should not be allowed. That's just my piece on that. It should not be allowed, especially if the defender is jumping straight up as they're supposed to. Kobe was a master at doing this, and I see y'all. Y'all want to do it too. And yes, great. That's how the game evolves and whatnot. It gets better. But he was a master at it for a reason. Okay? So you get the defensive player in the air, and you're not jumping straight up or to the side. Not even to the side, because, like I said, no player owns the spot that they're going to. So if you jump, if the defensive player jumps to the side and you jump to the side to create that foul, it should not be allowed. And I see a lot of players losing. There's this thing, man, that's missing because of this type of activity. From my school, we learned to, what my coach taught me was, you play without the refs. The refs aren't here. Play ball. And that's a ref-minded play. You know what I mean? You're thinking about the refs. Because if you wasn't thinking about the refs, you would have done your best to get up and get a good shot up. You would have mind your mechanics and get a good shot up. But you're thinking about the refs when you do that. Don't think about the refs. They're not there. Play ball. I'm not saying be super physical and wild and horseplay and all that. I'm just saying, mind your basketball etiquette and keep the fundamentals. You get up, you put up a good shot. Don't try to create a foul that's not there, because eventually the refs are going to catch up and they're going to be like, look, man, that's an offensive foul. You're jumping towards a new spot. Okay? Now, I'm not saying jump shooters have to jump straight up, because I know some jump shooters, they jump into the shot. They'll jump from here, shoot, and then land right here. That's not what I'm talking about here. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is what I'm talking about. Maybe this is a whole new mechanism that should be added to basketball. I don't mean to make a shooter's world tough, but I'm just saying, you know, a defender and an offensive player should have the same rights, should have the same capabilities and possibilities. So no player owns the spot that they're going to. Shoot, fake and get a player in the air and then jump into that player. That's an offensive foul. Peace, good world. Athlete basketball, Coach Keen, Body Mind Engineering. Still at it.